We continue to explore Kyiv's neighborhoods, and this time, we invite you to take an interesting virtual tour of Kyiv's Komsomolsky district on the left bank of the Dnipro River. Formerly known as Komsomolsky, the district is now called North-Brovarsky. A virtual tour of the city gives us the opportunity to feel the rhythm and pulse of city life. We travel through the narrow streets of the city and observe how old buildings and houses seem to be frozen in time. They seem to be more than 50 years old. Although Komsomolsky is a small district, it is very convenient and diverse. Today, it is home to about 37,000 people. To the right of the road is the Darnitsia metro station, and to the left is the legendary Detsky Mir department store, a department store that has gained popularity throughout Ukraine. This huge children's store was opened in 1987. The yellow decorative elements on its facade resemble honeycombs, symbolizing a beehive, and Detsky Mir itself is associated with a sweet and tasty place where all children want to go. The silhouette of the building looks like a giant golden gift chest. There are many parks and green spaces. On the right side of the road is one of the main attractions of the area, a huge ancient pine tree. It is a botanical monument and is 250 years old. The height of the tree exceeds 20 meters. This ancient tree is included in the list of Kyiv's unique trees. The development consists of 3 neighborhoods, most of which are made up of 9, 12, and 16-story residential buildings. Each neighborhood has schools, kindergartens, cafes, supermarkets, and shops, making it a convenient place to live. In ancient times, this area was covered with thick pine forests. In 1868, an artillery training area was built here with all the necessary infrastructure. In 1965, the massive development of the area with residential buildings began. This district of Kyiv became the first experimental and demonstration area, where architectural and planning solutions were developed to provide the most comfortable living conditions for residents. It is clear that the level of comfort was judged by the standards of the time. The construction of the district was completed in 1975. That was the first time that a 12-story curved building was built in Kyiv. Houses for small families, known as gostinki, a studio flat, were also built. A studio flat is a one-room flat with a small area. They were originally designed as temporary accommodation. It was thought that a studio flat was a transitional form of housing, something between a dormitory room and a regular studio flat. This district was built in Soviet times, mainly for young people, most of whom were members of the Komsomol, all-union Leninist Communist Youth Union. Perhaps this is where the old name of the district, Komsomolsky, comes from, as it was associated with Komsomol members, representatives of the younger generation. Many theoretical physicists argue that time does not exist at all, that it is an illusion of our imagination. But, as we walk through the streets of the city, we open up new horizons, not only in space, but also in time. Every street, every house we see has its own history, and the people who live there have their own memories. This area was created as part of the socialist construction program and served as one of the symbols of the industrial development of the former Soviet Union. It is dominated by multi-story prefabricated buildings, typical of the Soviet period. However, new modern apartment blocks and renovated buildings have appeared over time. The area has good transport links due to its well-developed road infrastructure and proximity to the Darnitsa and Chernihivska metro stations. From the very beginning of the construction and development of the Komsomolsky Massif, it became a testing ground for new housing types and design solutions. The first prefabricated kindergartens in Ukraine were built here. However, none of these projects became standard or typical. The schools in the Komsomolsky settlement are located in their own school city, which consists of 4 institutions. Like the kindergartens, the schools were built on the basis of individual projects. This residential area in Kyiv attracts different segments of the population and provides an opportunity for everyone to find something for themselves. It is lively and dynamic, and at the same time, it helps to preserve the natural beauty and comfortable living environment. Perhaps, traveling through this urban time tunnel, we will learn to appreciate every moment of our life as a unique adventure happening right in front of us. Thank you for your involvement and support. It is important for us to know your opinion and receive your comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our interesting journeys. Together with you, we will continue our fascinating journey through different districts of Kyiv.